Hi, I'm Anne Marie.
And I'm Jen from mypinkgems.com.
Our topic today is singles and dating. Jen, there are a lot of questions out there about dating.
Let's see if we can answer some of them for you.
First off, we need to answer what is the purpose of dating.
Let's look at what the Bible has to say. In Genesis 2:18 it says, "It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper who is just right for him."
So God says He doesn't want us to be alone.
So the purpose of dating actually is to find a companion for life.
So the first thing we want to say is don't be anxious. It's easy to worry about whether or not you're going to find the right one, isn't it?
Oh yes.
But God has the answer to that.
Yes, He does. In Philippians 4:6, God specifically says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God."
One of the things I did when I was single is I made a list of needs and wants. For example, on my needs list, I wanted someone who loved God and who would love me with the love of God. And for a want, I wanted someone that I was personally attracted to and someone who was a gentleman and who was calm and easygoing. What were some of the things on your list, Jen?
Well, very similar to yours. The first thing is they have to have a strong love for God. He has to be first in their life. And then after that, I'm also like you in the aspect that I need somebody who's calm because I have a little more of an intense personality. So I kind of need someone who balances me out. But it really all depends on individual personality.
So the second thing is find common ground.
Yes, you need to ask a lot of questions.
What kind of movies do you like?
What kind of shows? What do they like to do in their free time?
Right. One guy I dated was really into water sports and water skiing. And I'm more of the type that likes a quiet romantic walk on the beach. So it wasn't a really good fit for me.
Yeah, you want to find someone who at least enjoys some of the same things you do. So it's not like a fairy tale. We really need to take a little bit of time to get to know them.
The third thing is don't settle.
There is no need to be in a hurry. You do not need to rush.
It's kind of like shoe shopping, and you see a really cute pair of shoes that you really want, but they're not quite your size. You're a size 7.5 and they're a size 7. You might be able to get your foot into them, but eventually your feet are going to hurt.
It's just like in Cinderella. So don't try to make it fit if it's not right. It's better to be single than with the wrong guy. It will keep you from the right guy. I know. I've done that.
Instead, work on who you are and your God-given goals and dreams. Put God first.
1 Corinthians 7:34 says, "An unmarried woman is concerned about the Lord's affairs. Her aim is to be devoted to the Lord in both body and spirit."
When I started putting God first, I was going to a good church, attending small groups, and taking classes so I could grow spiritually. And my girlfriends were all going to Florida and wanted me to come with them, but instead I decided to go to a Bible camp. It turns out that's exactly where I met my husband.
Imagine had you not gone.
Right.
Your life would be totally different.
One thing I learned is as you're following God, you will be at the right place at the right time.
So don't go to bars. If you go into a place like a bar, there's a certain attitude already there, which normally doesn't lead to a long-term relationship. So it's really important that you go to places where you can meet people who have the same ideals you do. So to wrap things up, number 1, don't be anxious. Pray and be specific. Number 2, find common ground. Get to know them and ask lots of questions. And number 3, don't settle. Wait on God to bring the right one at the right time. If you enjoyed this, please like us on Facebook and Instagram.
Thanks for watching.